The 2020 Passion Play Oberammergau is a truly must-see event. Join this Sun Lakes Recreation Department sponsored tour with Premier World Discovery for a once-in-a-decade performance of Oberammergau play. In 1633, the residents of Oberammergau, Bavaria, Germany, vowed that if God spared them from bubonic plague ravaging the region, they would produce a play thereafter for all time, every 10 years, depicting the life and death of Jesus. The villagers believed they had been spared, and they kept their part of the vow when the play was first performed in 1634. Witness the 42nd Passion Play on this fabulous tour. Not only will you see this historical play, but you will visit Munich, Salzburg, and Vienna. There is an optional 2-night Prague extension. This 9-day tour leaves August 13th, 2020, and includes round-trip airfare from LAX, round-trip transfers to and from LAX, international air departure taxes and fuel charges, 7 nights hotel accommodations, 11 meals including 7 breakfasts and 4 dinners, a professional tour manager, tickets and reserved seating to the Passion Play, sightseeing and admissions per itinerary, hotel transfers and baggage handling. Note, only 1 checked bag per person. The cost for this wonderful trip is $4,899 per person, double occupancy with the early payment booking discount, or the regular $4,999 per person, double occupancy. For single occupancy, add $1,550 to these rates. The Prague 2-night extension is an additional $750 per person, double occupancy, or $1,075 for a single occupant. You will depart the USA on an overnight flight to Munich, Germany, arriving the next day. Upon arrival, you will meet your tour director and check into your hotel for a 2-night stay. That evening, you will attend a welcome dinner with your fellow travelers. The next morning, you will enjoy a Munich city tour, the Bavarian capital and home to the 4th largest glockenspiel in the world, the famous Marienplatz, and Olympic Park. Later, enjoy the evening at your leisure. After breakfast, you will travel to Oberammergau and experience the world-famous Passion Play, performed by the resident. You have reserved seats waiting for you. The next day, you will travel to Austria and make a photo stop at Bavaria's famous Neuschwanstein Castle, commissioned by Ludwig II of Bavaria. Next, you will travel to Salzburg, Austria, Mozart's birthplace. You will enjoy a Salzburg walking tour of the Old Town, Mirabell Gardens, Mozart Square, and the Dome Cathedral. Later, you will have some time at leisure to shop, relax at a cafe, or maybe visit the Hohensalzburg Fortress. After breakfast, you will travel to Wannsee to enjoy highlights from The Sound of Music. Later, enjoy a leisurely Danube cruise to see some of the picturesque sights in the Danube Valley before arriving in Vienna for a 2-night stay. The next day, you will experience Vienna, described as Europe's cultural capital, a metropolis with unique charm, vibrancy, and flair. Enjoy a Vienna city tour to see some of the famous sights of the impressive city, including the State Opera and St. Stephen's Cathedral. Later, enjoy some time at leisure to explore the city, sit at a Viennese cafe, or visit one of the impressive museums. Your final day, unless you book the optional 2-night stay in Prague, will be at your leisure in Vienna. There are optional excursions available that include Schönbrunn Palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and one of the most important cultural monuments in Austria. The palace and gardens illustrate the tastes, interests, and aspirations of successive Habsburg monarchs. That evening, you will enjoy a farewell dinner with your fellow travelers. After breakfast, you will be transferred to Vienna's airport for your flight back home, or you will travel to Prague for the optional 2-night extension package. package. Those who go on to Prague by motor coach will enjoy an en route stop in Brno, the second largest city in the Czech Republic, for some time at your leisure. You will then arrive in Prague for a 2-night stay. The next day you will experience Prague, considered one of the most beautiful cities of Europe. Enjoy a city tour and visit Prague Castle, a complex dating from the 9th century. Also see St. Vitus Cathedral, the Royal Palace, St. George Basilica, and the Golden Lane. You will continue your tour across the Vltava River via the famous and historic Charles Bridge, which dates back to 1357. Visit the Old Town Square to see the medieval astronomical clock installed in 1410. The remainder of the day is at your leisure to enjoy this magnificent city. You might enjoy the optional Prague folklore, dinner, and show. Upon awakening, you will be transferred to Prague's airport for your flight home, loaded with memories, photos, and souvenirs. This is a tour full of old Europe and the beauty that it holds. Make sure you book your tour early. These fabulous tours sell out quickly. Come join your fellow Sun Lakers. You'll be glad you did. Sign up now.